folks. Today is the 4th of April. Next forecast date. Different parts of real estate for all you investors and buyers, sellers, really whoever there. Anyways, today I want to talk about the details, and I'm reading about a lot of issues. I don't know, because a lot of lawsuits in different parts of the U.S. because the agents don't know and it's affecting what's kind of going on. That's why I'm kind of bringing it and talking about it lately. You got a lot of agents that started in the last 5-6 years still don't know anything because the market's been really hot, low interest rates, 3%, even lower. Or as to say 2.5 to 3%, depending if they had an or not, on conventional loan, non-conforming, subprime or non-prime, which you have to do with addendum. Every person's sale agreement, depending on the multiple service, 5 days of a deal. There'll be a lot of basics in there. Of the stuff, basically a title, essentially it's a title number, title or meets and bounds, that kind of thing that you put on there. Just to have it, every place is different. That's why I'm being generic about it. So, so you may have that. Your addendums, like your finance addendums, and your your concerning structural addendums, also to basically a form these states about the house that the seller has to give out. They're running for different types of inspections, like a radon inspection. Maybe you have a specific for a roof inspection. You do structural. You may have it for termites, other types of bugs. Have one. You need a contractor to come out because there's a basement problems, or there could be a whole host of issues that you have. They need addendums for. Addendums could be anything, and there could be various side deals put on there. So a lot of it gets down to your paperwork and how it's brought out. Financing addendums have to be scrutinized pretty well. Title, escrow, you could add into. There's a whole host of other issues that have to concerning leases and basic stuff. I've seen in the past, but also too. We got to have the financing, but most property with cash, mine apartment building, commercial building, warehouses on it or something like that. A lot of variables in that. And so that's just kind of one of those things. But the details, it has to do with the addendums you're going to add to the main purchase and sale agreement that you're going to do. I don't care for details and the deals. This can break or make a deal, especially because a lot of agents, even the experienced agents I dealt with, I was the same way. And I used to send things back to them. They used to get ticked. I was always financing my own deals. I need to make sure it was right. And so when I beginning of my career, I got about that. And this is how you learn. Share is kind of the way it is. And I threatened to take the agent and their broker to the state and have their license removed because I had somebody at the state of Washington, or I could have made it happen. And I don't like doing stuff like that, but they tried threatening me. I told them to themselves. So you got to kind of watch it for that. Details and the deals. And I've had complaints where I've complained before to the lead counsel at the Northwest North Listing Service because they're a bunch of idiots sometimes. So they put these financing lines or basically additional addendums within the addendum. Basically, it is you as a buyer's agent, even if you're doing a deal, do not by law have to disclose the basically the private information for good faith estimate or anything concerning that, or even given a copy of the credit report. And this is a problem too in a lot of multiple listings. The listing wants a copy of the credit report, which is totally legal. And so there's other privacy laws. I mean, this is serious stuff. And basically, the housing authority gets a hold of that. They're going to come cracking down on the mortgage broker and the real estate company for doing it. And there's some legal stuff in the East Coast going on right now in the Midwest. So, if you're an investor or you're selling, you need to keep taking your paperwork. You have to get a real estate attorney, get one. Fork out $1,000 or $1,500, $2,000, whatever they charge, and go ahead and do it. For that, it's good to go. It's your right to have an attorney and all this stuff, but don't be afraid to have them look at it. Even if you're sending an offer, a lot of times people get too emotional about buying a house, and the West Coast and East Coast is really bad. I mean, heck, it was in Vermont today. I think I saw a record. It's somewhere in Vermont, some house in the water sold for $10.5 million. So it was quite a bit. But anyways, I just want to make sure you guys are detailed in your paperwork, because I think it's a big deal that needs to happen. If you got questions, go to nickforecast.com or go to Facebook at nickforecast. Or if you haven't seen for commercial real estate or any type of business type stuff, go to cobrafunds.biz. Have a good day. Bye.